Hey, is this power steering wheel cooler? What is this? Ooh. Oh! We pulled the intake manifold out and realized there is a snake skin on it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another John Drives video. Today is the day I've been waiting for to really break into the E36 Barnfind build. Now the plan is to get this thing out of the back of the shop, get it cleaned up, and just kind of see what's in it, because there's a lot of stuff that came in it that I'm not even sure what the heck it is. I've taken out a little bit of it because I was looking for a bearing for Jordan's clutch and his E36, but there's a lot of stuff in this car that I don't even know of, and I kind of want to clean it up. I haven't even touched this thing hardly since I bought it. I think I bought it like 4 months ago, so it's been sitting for a little bit. If you're new to the channel, I paid $400 for this E36 right here. It is a 96 325i, black interior, super clean. One catch though, it did not come with the engine installed. This is the motor sitting right over here. It is an M50 that is freshly rebuilt by some guy who took some sort of tech class, and him and the instructor rebuilt the motor. It looks pretty clean overall, not too bad. I've looked at the oil, it looks brand new. Hoping that does good. It is missing a few little things here and there like the intake manifold, but all that I have noticed is in the car. But before I dive into E36, I do need to clean up the shop just a little bit. I just got back from a drift event yesterday and the car's still in the trailer. I'd like to clean the trailer up a little bit, get everything organized inside the shop, take some stuff out to the dumpster, and get the shop ready for the E36, because I do have some big plans for this thing. With that being said, let's get to it. That took forever to clean that trailer. That's the first time I've ever cleaned it. It is absolutely massive. Now moving on to the inside of the shop, cleaning all this junk up in the corner, getting a little organized so we can be a little bit more efficient in our the space that we have. So we got the shop looking a little bit cleaner. Got the nice table going over here. Put the drill press on it. So with that done, we can finally get into the E36. First order of business is to take everything out of the interior. There's so much stuff just thrown in this thing. The guy who owned it before me, the motor blew up. He bought one out of a junkyard. That one ended up being junk is what he said. So the junkyard motor's in pieces in the car, then the one he rebuilt came separate. A lot of the front end's also in the car. This thing is still dirty. I've left it kind of how I found it. It was sitting outside of a barn for 6 years, I think. Tag went out in 2013, and it's just been sitting for a really long time. And he was gonna take it to the junkyard, but we swooped in, bought it up, and we're gonna restore this thing. I'm not gonna tell you my whole plan for it right now, but let's go ahead, dive in the interior, start pulling out everything we got. Hey, is this power steering wheel cooler? What is this? Ooh. Oh! Frick me, dude! Ow! It knocked my glasses off and my lens out of my glasses. That hurt. It's the White Buffalo player's card for the casino! I'm gonna pop it back in, right? Going through the back of the trunk, and we pulled the intake manifold out and realized there's a snake skin on it. So this thing has definitely been inhabited before. That's, yeah, throw that away. We don't want nothing to do with that. Hopefully he's gone. I'm sure it has been. I don't know, there's about 2 of everything in this car, it seems like. Cool little strut bar. Go in the front. See if there's a little snaky under here. Nothing. That's just a cord. It's a to-go box. Alrighty, just got everything out of the car. The car is completely empty now, and this is what we got. Pretty much 2 of everything, because like the intake manifold's not on that motor yet, and obviously the junkyard one that he had torn apart. So we will have to go through everything and kind of see what we have. We have 2 wiring harnesses and some stuff, so we can kind of select which one looks a little bit better and cleaner to put back on the car. But now I think it's time to start vacuuming it out and cleaning off the exterior. It has sat all grimy that way for too long. It's time to start making the thing look a little bit better. Just finished giving this thing just a quick little wipe down, and man, does it look good. Look how clean the hood is. It is looking really, really good. However, there are a few little dents in it. I'm not sure if you can tell. Right there in the top right, you can see a few little dents. Also, the front's unfortunately a little bit dinged up. Other than that, there's just a tiny few little dents here and there on the car. It's looking good. Obviously, the windshield will have to be replaced. Looks like somebody was like mowing the lawn and just threw a bunch of rocks up on it and just shattered it, and it's pretty much junk. Just in the process of cleaning up the E36, it's going pretty well. Got it up in the air just to take a little look under it. I do need to get this wheel off. I have another one over there that I can throw on to make it roll a little easier and not look so bad. But I'm gonna get my little rolly chair. Alrighty, starting from the back, all looks good. None of this is really crunched in. I've seen some of them that are a little bit punched in. Moving up to the drivetrain, CV axles look good. Control arms look good. Shocks are definitely a little bit dilapidated, but we can get that taken care of with some nice coilovers down the road. Everything looks pretty straight. There's absolutely zero rust in this car. I'm from Oklahoma, and this has been a Midwest car its entire life. Zero rust, which is really nice. Moving on to the gas tank, heat shield. Fuel lines right here. The heat shield is kind of broke, but it's a little bit torn up. We'll fix that or just get rid of it. Not super concerned on that. It's not super important. The side of the car looks pretty good. This is a little bit pushed in, just a touch, not too bad. This one's pretty straight. Looks like the fuel filter has been changed. And then there is this fancy little green cross member that one of the previous owners put on. And then going up to these bushings, front lower control and bushings are a little bit shot. They all kind of are, so we'll replace those with some nice Condor Speed Shop ones. Front shocks have been replaced. Power steering out looks like it's been replaced as well. Looks really nice, and that's about it. Definitely a really great platform to start with for a build. The basic overview for the build is just a really clean street car that I can be really proud of. I've never really done a super clean build before. They're usually just drift car builds or whatnot. No rust, very little body damage, and hopefully the M50 is all good. Kind of rolling the dice to see, because I didn't build it. Don't really know the guy who did build it. That's something only time will tell. So it's the next day. Last night we had some storms coming, and I had to get the E36 and the S13 back in the shop because there was potential hail. Kind of picking off where I left off. This is all the stuff that came out of it. But my goal is just kind of put an eye on everything that we have and start making a list. I kind of started jotting it down over here a little bit, then my marker died on me. So there is quite a bit here, but also there is quite a bit that's not here, unfortunately. It looks like a whole big mess because it is. I do want to get, like, this is a starter right here. I think there's two starters. I want to get like a fresh starter, and even on the motor, I want to get like a fresh alternator over there. Just so that way everything can be really fresh and new, and I don't have to worry about those things going out on me down the road. And a few other little things here and there.
Please share our joy as Shara Dara.
There was a wedding invitation in that box. They didn't go. Alrighty guys, I have a big announcement to make. Every single episode of the E36 Barnfind build, we're going to be doing a giveaway. The prizes are going to range from something kind of minor to something a little bit more significant. Just kind of depends on the video and kind of what we got going on. This episode, we're giving away the Adams Polished Elite 6 chemical pack. It is their top 6 selling chemicals. I'm going to be giving that away completely free. This is not a sponsored video. Just a little something to give back to you guys for all the support you guys have shown me. So all you have to do to enter is comment down below. Now I do request that you do not spam the comments, but just place a comment down below. Tell me what kind of modifications you want to see done to the E36 Barnfind build. And then 1 week from the winner this video is posted, I'm going to be doing a YouTube live stream picking the winner. I'm going to be using a random generator online that will pick a random comment, and then I'll direct message you and get your information and ship the products out to you. So like I said, there's going to be a giveaway every single episode of the E36 Barnfind build. I want to thank you guys for all your support. Should be a fun build. We got the shop all cleaned up. All the parts are currently on the shelves. We got a lot of the trim pieces sitting here at the headlights and the M50 intake manifolds. I do have 3 of these M50 intake manifolds, so if somebody needs one of them, let me know. I'll sell it to you for cheap, get it out to you if you need it. And then I have some of the engine components down here with all the AC lines. We do have a big fat box over there with all the wiring, and there's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this video. We have everything accounted for that came with the E36, and now we have a list of what we need to buy so that we can progress with the build. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Helps a lot more people find it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys in the next one.